Welcome back to that one, everyone. Hope everyone had a great day yesterday. Hope everyone had having a great Wednesday. Hope everything is all good. Thank you everyone for been subscribing to the channel. Truly appreciate you guys. Yes. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, tell your friends, share it. Truly appreciate you guys for those who have been subscribing, those who have been commenting. What's up, Donnie Capalupa? What's up, brother? How you doing? Good to hear from you, my brother. Man, I'm trying to get that new blender. For those who want to donate a new blender to the CMD Foundation, we would truly accept it, so we can get some more nitrates in there, some more beets in there, so we have make a lot more smoothies, right? Truly appreciate you. What's up, Donnie? How you doing, my brother? We want to get a shout out to our angels. Angels, roll call. Marky Mark, Brother Timmy, Brother Noah, Sister V, Sister Alexandria, Brother Donnie, Brother Jazir, Brother Cairo, Brother Ethan, Nephew Sean, Brother Elijah, Brother Quadri, and Brother Corey. So shout out to our angels and the angels' parents. Love you guys. Let's keep being strong. Let's keep loving each other. Let's keep peace. Let's keep sharing, right? We're doing a little back. You know, we could do more with back, but like I said, this is just for people trying to keep the blood flow, right? We don't want to get on to the deadlifts and all that kind of stuff like that. We don't want nobody hurting themselves. We're getting older. We're getting up there, right? So we can do some pull downs, right? We can do some lateral raises, right? We can do that. We want to keep the blood flowing. That is the key with us here, right? We want to keep the blood flowing so we can do what? So we can stay alive, right? We know when we're moving, being active, putting good foods in our body, we're going to be here for a while. But we know if we sit around and sit on that couch and don't get no movement, we're going to have problems. We don't want problems. Like I said, we don't want to be a hindrance to anyone, right? We have to make sure that we get off the couch for ourselves, right? This is for us. So we can live a full life, right? So we can live a good quality of life, right? So we're not always at the doctors all the time and always in the hospital, right? And getting this done and getting that done. And oh no, if we can help prevent it, guys, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get into the gym. We're gonna start with our mental. Remember we always say that? It starts with our mental. But everything we do, we have to be mentally sound as well as physically sound. It all works hand in hand. Surround yourself with good people. Surround ourselves with people that are not negative. If they're negative, get up and walk away. You don't have to be disrespectful to them or nothing like that. Just get up and walk away. And we always tell them, you know, we can love you from afar, right? So that's just what we're doing now is pull downs, but with the V bar, we're using the V bar to stay to the pull down bar. We're gonna use the V bar, and what we're doing, we're getting that stretch, right? So we get our lats, right? So like I said, we use this exercise so we can propel us with our bench press, right? Us with our close grip bench press. So we can get that bar up and bow, get it off our lats, right? Everything works hand in hand. With our lats, with our scapula, right? With our traps, right? All this works hand in hand with us, right? So what we're trying to do is get them thicker, get them stronger. So we do have our challenge, that we knock this challenge out. Because we're going to knock it out. Right? It's all about competing with ourselves, right? I'm competing that I can stay healthy. Like I said before, I want to be the strongest grandfather out there. I want to be the strongest grandfather out there saying this guy is 59 years old and he's doing this. That's unbelievable. Yes. You know why? Because why? We're putting the work in. Gotta put the work in. You notice, I'm not trying to lay down in the bed with the bar, right? I'm trying to keep it here under control so I'm getting that stretch. Coming down. Stretch so I get the lats up, right? Get the stretch, pull it all the way up and bring it all the way down. to the center of our chest, right? That's the proper technique for it. So if it's too heavy for you, lighten the weight up so you can do the exercise correctly. Okay? Lighten the weight up so you can do the exercise correctly. Again, I know some people are having trouble with the idea of beats. I get it. Like I said before, I had that same problem. Oh, beats, whatever. But a lot of things, again, what we do is mental. A lot of things is mind over matter, right? So if you want to get the beets in the can or the regular beets, disguise it, right? With your blueberries, disguise it with a little honey, disguise it with your banana. You put your protein powder in with it, so that should take the taste from it, right? If you ain't using blueberries, you'll be using raspberries, right? Whatever berry you might use, right? Plus we have our spinach in there, we have our kale in there, we have our celery. But again, as you know, they always also have beet powder. So you always put beet powder in your smoothie, or drink the beet powder separately with your drink, right? So we have to make sure we get them beets in there, so we get them nitrates up, so we keep our nitrates moving in our body all day long. This is what we want to do. We want the nitrates moving all day long, right? So by using a nitric oxide supplement, right? Then we put the nitrates in with the food that we're eating, right? With our spinach, our kale, with our celery, with our cabbage, our radishes, right? We want to be able to change it up. We don't want to do the same thing all the time because we don't want our body to get used to the same food, right? So change it up. 1 week kale, 1 week spinach, 1 week celery, 1 week cabbage. What we want to do? Mix it together. But no more nitrates, the better, right? Because we want to keep that nitric oxide flowing into our body. This is what we're doing, guys. We want to make sure we have a good Wednesday. Have a nice session. Remember I said before, what the nitric oxide does is open up our blood vessels, guys. We want that blood flowing. We want the blood flowing so where blood can go to where it needs to go to, guys. I can't reiterate enough of how important this is to us, right? Yes. Remember I was saying, age is just a number, right? That's all it is. If you walk around thinking you're old, I guess you'll be old. But we can't. We have to look past that number and realize that, hey, man, we got to work out. We got to get this done. So again, taking out that time, sacrificing for ourselves, right? That we can get this workout in. Give yourself 30, 45 minutes. You're done. At least you know you've been putting the work in. And when you do go to the doctors for your physical, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna be good. Because you've been putting the work in. Because you've been putting the good food in your body, right? We talk about, putting the good proteins in our body, putting the good nitrates in our body, right? And leaving the white sugar alone, right? Like I said before, nothing wrong with us treating ourselves, right? But we gotta, slow down on that white sugar. But remember, men, white sugar kills teeth. Oh, what's teeth, Dougie? Our testosterone. White sugar kills that. So we gotta be careful of eating that, drinking these sugary juices, sugary sodas, right? Eating all these sweets and stuff, and all the cakes and pies, and all that kind of stuff like that, right? Like I said, it tastes good. We know it's out there because sugar sells money, right? Makes money, right? So we gotta be conscious. We have to put that into our bodies. Like I said, treat yourself to something, right? A little taste for something, go get it. But it can't be a thing that you do every day. If you do it every day, it's not gonna be good, guys. Right? So let's be conscious of scaling back on the sugar, right? We know about the salt. People say salt, yeah, okay, but we know we need a little salt. That's sodium content. We need a little sodium content, right? So we ain't cramping up on 9. But we gotta make sure that we stay away from the sugar. If you stay away from the sugar, believe me, you're gonna have so many more gains, right? Remember, when we train, sugar takes away strength from us too. So if you're gonna go for a big lift, a bigger lift, and you eating sugar, 9 times out of 10, your lift is gonna be it's not gonna be as strong as you want it to be, right? So we gotta make sure that we conscious of what we put in our body. Be careful. Like I said, go ahead and treat yourself every once in a while. Somebody gonna give you, for you to treat yourself to a donut, something like that. Go ahead. Nothing wrong with that. But it can't be a thing that you're doing constant, right? 5 donuts over here, and a pie over here, and this over there, you know? You just have to be careful with them sweets, right? Because we know sugar takes strength, and sugar kills T. So we don't want low T. Our kids what? We want high T. We want a high testosterone. We want a low A1C. Remember that. That's why we want low A1C and a high T. High testosterone. We gotta get that, guys. That's gonna make us feel so much better, right? Everything in the body gonna start moving better because our T's high, right? So we're doing things we're supposed to do, right? We're not as aggravated, right? Sitting on the couch and every time somebody says something, you snapping on whatever, you know. You're depressed, you know. So these things will make us feel better, right? We don't want to walk around with a bad heart because our teeth, you know. So again, like I said before in other videos, if a doctor's telling you that it's okay to walk around with 200 testosterone, no, it's not. Higher the better. Higher the better. If you don't think that doctor's doing what he or she's supposed to do, find yourself someone else. No disrespect to him or her, just find someone else that you know that's going to be better for you. We're doing this. We won't be way down here, guys. Now, what are we doing, right? Now, we want right about here. Arms, using our arms, right? Use your arms to pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. Pull it. We want to be under control. And all these exercises you see me do, we're always under control, right? If we're under control, we're going to, 9 times out of 10, we are going to prevent injury, right? Like I said before, if we hurt, we can't train. We want to be able to train, right? We want to be able to train. If we're training, we're doing what? We won't be competing against ourselves, which is a good thing, right? Number 2, you know we're going to be healthy. Because we got the blood flowing through our body the way it needs to, but we're active. We don't want to be sedentary. Once you become sedentary, and you give up and sit on the couch and smoke cigarettes, whatever else you're doing, you're going to fail. You're going to lose. And our job is to win, right? This is why our mental has to be so strong. This is why we can't let negative people around us. You allow negative people around you, you will fail. We want to be positive in everything we do, right? About having a positive outlook on life. That's the key. We know that we know we're going to have trials and tribulations, right? But in those trials and tribulations, how are we going to handle those trials and tribulations? That's the key. We can panic. I believe when you panic, it makes things worse. I always believe you have to be coming in calm, cool, and collected. Right? I think I have to be calm, cool, and collected. So, you know what the three C's? Calm, cool, collected. We have to be that way. And believe me, things will work itself out. When you're going in panic mode, a lot of bad things happen, right? So this is why we always say that our mental has to be right. We have to be mentally strong in what we do. And then the body will follow. I can't say it enough. And again, like I said, so like I tell people, no, I'm not a celebrity, but I know what I'm talking about. Been there, been through it. So, when strikes, when situations happen, when people are going through different difficult things, right? When a crisis happens, you gotta be ready, right? Can't panic. Gotta be calm, cool, and collected, right? You have to be smart in what we do, right? Can't, and everything again starts with our mental. We have to start be mentally strong. Don't let negative stuff get into our brain. Because once you allow it to get in there, it's gonna set up shop in your brain. You're gonna be constantly thinking about that when you're trying to rest at night, when you're trying to drive, whatever you're trying to do, it's gonna be back on your mind. We don't want that in the back of our mind. We have a clear mind when we're doing things, right? When we're about to make choices, we need to have a clear mind. Again, if someone's telling you something negative, Leave that person alone. Most times we know right from wrong. If you know right from wrong and someone's telling you something wrong or bad or whatever, you have to step off from it. That's all. Hey, but just step off. And you don't have to explain anything while you dipped off, right? So we gotta make sure that we're doing the right thing. You feel me? So we gotta make sure that we are doing the right thing. Make sure that we are staying away from negative people. Make sure that we are surrounding ourselves with more of positive people. See, like I said before, this whole segment could be about nothing but watching Dougie work out, right? But I believe at the same time we're working out, at the same time we've been giving knowledge, right? Giving wisdom to people. I believe that we're killing two birds with one stone, right? So I believe that that's so important. I believe that's so important. At the same time we're training, giving knowledge about how to train, how to keep ourselves healthy. At the same time, we're giving wisdom, right? Key thing, guys, we still talked about it before, that nitric oxide is so important. You coming from that blood flowing? Again, the beets, right? The beets, the spinach, the celery, the honey, the blueberries, a little cinnamon, right? That's so important. Cinnamon's so important, right? Cinnamon, dried cranberry juice or water, right? Banana, two scoops of peanut butter, 2 scoops of protein, and my smoothie in the morning. And next week we'll switch it up a little. Next week we'll add a little raspberry to it, right? We'll put a little raspberries with it. Boom. Get something different. But at the same time, we're not taking out the nitrates, all right? We're not taking out the spinach. Or next week it'll be kale. Next week we just finished this week. Next week it'll be kale. So we have to be constant in the back and forth. We switch back and forth, so our body don't get used to it, right? At the same time, we're doing what? Being mentally strong as well as physical. And like I said before, titles don't, because you hold a certain title don't mean nothing but your health. Bad health don't know titles. Bad health just didn't know it's bad, right? This is why we stay on top of our diabetes and stuff. That's why we stay on top of our high blood pressure. That's why we stay on top of our situation, so we know that we're good. We have loved ones that love us and loved ones that are watching us, right? So we want to make sure that we be here for a minute, because we're taking care of ourselves. We don't want to be a burden to no one, right? We don't want to be a burden to anyone. So this is why we take care of ourselves, right? This is why we make sure we're good. Guys, spread the word. Spread it to your family members. Hey, Dougie Wynn got a YouTube channel. It's a great channel. Spreading nothing but positive knowledge, right? Spreading nothing but positive energy on how we can get better with our body as well as our mind, as well as a person. It's all about giving back, right? All about giving back, all about being good to each other. It's all about being nice, man. All about good. Ain't nothing wrong with being nice as well. Ain't nothing wrong with peace. Ain't nothing wrong with love. Ain't nothing wrong with giving another man a hug. Ain't nothing wrong with telling someone they love you, that you love them. That's what it's all about. I want to let you know this. I want to give you your flowers while you're here. I don't want you to ever wonder if Dougie cared for me, if Dougie loved me. Because you know that man always told you he loved you. And it's all about understanding who you are and not worrying about what people think about you, right? But we can't worry about what people think about us. Because once you start worrying about what people think about you, you're going to stop doing what you need to do. You'll be embarrassed to handle your business. Instead of saying, hey, I don't care about what people think about me. You can't. Once you allow that into your head, you lost. Once you allow fear into your head, you lost. We don't allow these things into our head. Once you allow this type of behavior in your head, right? Once you allow negative people coming in and put negative stuff in your head about them talking about someone else, whatever, it gets in there and it festers, right? And then you start thinking that way. So that's why no matter how someone feels about someone, I'm a judgment for myself. And deal with it. I can't go off about what somebody else said because somebody else don't like another person. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I gotta make sure that I'm a good person. I gotta make sure that my backyard is clean, right? You know, so many people will have, friends, right? And they will have a problem with a friend. With some people have friends, and just because they have a problem with someone, they want you to have a problem with them. But I believe that that's a sign of immaturity. I believe that you have to be your own boss, your own person. So you can't worry about, hey, I'm mad at the person, you should be mad at them too. What we doing here? What is this, third grade? So us as men and women, old, mature men and women, we have to have a mind of our own, right? We have to be able to treat people the way we want to be treated. So just because them two people don't get along with each other, don't mean that you have to get in there too. To be your own boss, be your own person. That's a part of growing up. That's a part of being mature. Part of being your own man or woman, right? Just because Joe Blow or Nancy, whoever, don't have a problem with that person, don't mean you have a problem with that person. Hey, stand up for yourself. You know, I got no beef with that guy. That's between y'all two. Go somewhere, have a cup of coffee or something, right? And squash it. Because when it comes down to the nitty gritty, is all that needed? Is all that drama needed? That's just stress. That's all it is. Drama and stress. We're past that. I can't see older people with drama. What's up with that? So what are we teaching our younger people? So this is how the cycle keeps going. Because again, like I said, they watch everything we do. So by they watching what we doing, right? Well, by they watching what we doing, if we misbehaving, they're gonna go off on their own little space somewhere, and they're gonna misbehave because we're misbehaving. So be conscious now. If you got kids around you, make sure you hold yourself in a different light. When you know your kids are around, they're watching you, hold yourself in a different light. If you want them to be respectful when they go out into the world, that's what's so important. If you want your kid to be respectful when they go out in the world, you gotta be that. When they see you in their eyesight, you have to be that way. You have to teach them. This is what I expect of you. Well, now what you do behind in your house, whatever, and when they're not around, that's your business. But once they're around you and they see the things that you're doing, and you're drinking like crazy, you're smoking cigarettes like crazy, and you MFing this person, then they're gonna do the same thing. They're gonna watch you. They say, "Oh, okay, cool. That's how we supposed to handle this stuff, right?" But if you handle things differently in front of your children, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna handle it that way. But you sit around and you sit down and they watch it. They watch, right? So if you sit down and talk to them, man, hey, right. Let's get it. You know, we have you know, you want people to think that, hey, you know, this is how we behave ourselves, right? As men and women, right? Because they're watching us, right? But sometimes, you know, kids have their own little mind, and they do what they haven't had to watch you. All stuff now on the internet and everything else they're watching. A lot of times they get that stuff from there. So that's why I believe, you know, that we gotta monitor, you know, pretty much what they are watching, right, on their phones. You know, I'm not saying be a helicopter parent, but yeah, I'm saying be a helicopter parent. Gotta be conscious of what our kids are watching on their phones and on the computer and stuff like that, right? What we doing now, we got the blood flowing. Blood is flowing to my body. Blood is flowing to my lats, right? It's flowing to my scapula. Flowing to my biceps, because what we're pulling, right? It's a pull movement, right? And yesterday we did curls yesterday, right? Then we doing this pulling movement. Same thing, pull, right? Push, pull, push, pull. Some people like doing 2 body parts a day. Younger playing ball, sometimes I would do 3 body parts a day. Because you had time, right? 3 body parts a day. Most time I would do bench, triceps, and shoulder. Why? The push method, right? So it would take me about 2 hours in the gym. And everything was heavy, everything was power, right? Still to today, power. But you gotta be careful now. You're older now. Again, We don't want to go out hurt. You get hurt in the gym, you can't work out. And all that does, guys, is set us back. We don't want to be set back. We got to make sure that we able to train so we can keep the blood flowing, right? That's our mission. Keep the blood flowing so we can do what? Be alive. That's what's up. Men, women, this is for you guys too. I can't reiterate enough, ladies, how important it is for you guys to work out too. This ain't just for us men. This is for you too. Hey, we all need nitric oxide. We all need blood flow all through our body, our upper region and our lower region. We need blood all over so it can be alive, right? But if you sit there and if you don't move, we're not adding nitrates to our body. Things are just going, the cells are going to die and arteries and stuff going to die. No. Then all of a sudden, before you know, we got blockages, right? We know you got clot. Because you didn't take care of yourself. I'm on this channel to help you guys, man. We must take care of ourselves. We must keep this blood flowing so we don't get clots, right? So we don't get no stoppage in there, right? That's why I tell you about getting nitric oxide. It's opening up our blood vessels, right? So we get no blood, the blood's coming through, so we're not having no problems with strokes, clots, things of that nature. But if we sit down on the couch and we don't do anything about it, this is what's going to happen. You're going to be spending a lot of time in the hospital, or they'll be taking you to the graveyard. I believe that I don't want either one. I want to be able to live a comfortable life to where that I know that I want a good quality of life. I know that I've been taking care of my business in the gym. Eating right? Again, go ahead and treat yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with you treating yourself. Treat yourself, but get back on your horse, right? Again, people doing cardio. Remember that I said, do your cardio. Do your cardio. Remember, when I say no more than 25 minutes. Once you go over 25 minutes, then we start breaking muscle down, right? For the cardio, over cardio guys, the cardio freaks, right? Remember I told you before, men doing too much cardio bring your T down, your testosterone down. We don't want low T. We don't want low T. We want high T. We want a high testosterone. That's what keep us moving, right? That's what keep us living good, a good quality of life. Now, if you want to sprint, remember we talked about the sprinting, right? We did 5 to 10 sprints, intervals, and you say you're doing sprints, right? You sprint for 10 seconds, 12 seconds, right? Boom. Rest a little bit, rest for a minute, hit it back again, boom. Well, that's putting that type of pressure on our body. What we're doing is raising our testosterone level, which we want. Even when we lift heavy weights, what we're doing, we're raising our testosterone level, and that's what we want. Man, we have to get that, right? We have to make sure our testosterone level is high. We have to make sure that our A1C is low. Ladies, again, if you find your man is he been lethargic, he's not in the mood, he's sitting there depressed, and everything's going wrong. He doesn't feel like he's a man. He doesn't feel like he's he don't feel like that he's moving enough. He doesn't feel like I ain't got that oomph, man. I can't get up and go to the gym. I can't go play no basketball. I don't feel like moving. I just feel like sitting here. I go to work, come home and sit on the couch. Meaning that, you know what, try to give him some blood work. Ask him, hey, why don't you get a physical? By the way, ask your doctor to put in some blood work for you so you can go to wherever you got to go to get your blood work. I believe that'll help you so much. So at least you know what's going on. At least you find out what's going on. That blood work is going to tell the story. We're trying to find out what that story is talking about. So we can know, so we can adjust, right? So we can adjust, adapt, and improvise. That's what we're going to do, right? My dad slowed down my breathing. My dad said, "Oh, you know what?" So I give more nitric oxide to my bloodstream. I said, "No what? Let me breathe in my nose and out my nose." And why are we doing that? Because why? Most of our nitric oxide is in our sinuses, right? That's in our sinus, and then our mouth, right? So those are guys that like to use a lot of that nasal spray and got stuff going through your nose and everything else. What you're doing most time, guys and girls, is killing the nitric oxide in our bodies, right? by doing that. You're washing it away. So for those who are on those allergy medications and stuff like that, that stuff is hurting your nitric oxide. So hopefully you can find some different way. Maybe you're allergic to dust or whatever, right? Maybe I could clean your house 3 times, dust your house 3 times a week, right? Whatever. Change your bedding, right? Wash it twice a week. Maybe that's bothering you. So you don't have to be constantly on that allergy medications. And when you're on it too long anyway, your body gets to get used to it anyway, and it's not working anyway, right? So try, if you can, not to use all those, because what's doing is killing the nitric oxide in your sinuses, right? And we know pretty much 50% of our nitric oxide comes from our sinuses, right? Rest comes from us putting our body and in our saliva glands, right? We have it in our mouth, right? That's why we talk about not using mouthwash, right? Because mouthwash kills nitric oxide. Otherwise, we just defeating the purpose, right? Otherwise, we just defeating the purpose. So cut the mouthwash out. Mouthwash is not good. It smells good and tastes good, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But what it's doing is defeating the purpose for us who's trying to live, for us who's trying to keep our blood vessels open, for us who's trying to have a better quality of life. Mouthwash is not our friend. Not at all. Other ways that you make your mouth fresh in the morning, brush your teeth. I always say when you brush your teeth, brush it, keep it in the, keep the stuff in the front, don't let it get, because you never know what's in the toothpaste either, right? But I believe if you got to scrape your tongue, what you got to do, right? Brush your tongue, spit it out. But try to be careful of not letting that mouthwash go in your mouth. Because what it does, mouthwash kills nitric oxide. Okay? We don't want that. We don't want that. We want all the nitric oxide that we can get. Because it's going to do what? It's going to fill our muscles up, right? It's going to fill the blood up in our muscles. It's going to make our blood, going to make our muscles bigger. This is how we come up with the 23-inch arms. The blood is flowing to my biceps. The blood is flowing to my triceps. Why? Because the nitric oxide is opening up my blood vessels. But they're expanding, and the blood is coming through. And that's what I want. That's my goal, right? Remember, set goals for ourselves, right? What are your goals for this year? Set goals for yourself so you can reach those goals. So in the year, you say, no, I came pretty close to reaching my goals, or you reach them. But all that's important, right? Sitting there to where that you know what you're doing, right? Go in the gym knowing what you have an idea what you're going to do. I'm going to bench today, I'm going to do this today, whatever. But be in order, have order. So you're not all over the place. You don't want to be all over the place when you go into a gym. Or know what you're doing, right? Get some order. Don't know what you're doing? Hey, holler at me at glowpowercmd72 at gmail.com. That's glowpowercmd72 at gmail.com. Don't know what you're doing? Holler at your boy, and I'll explain it to you, right? Again, guys, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Please tell your friends, please tell your loved ones, your husband, your wife, your aunt, your uncle, nieces, nephew. Please let them know. Dr. Mendoza has got a YouTube channel, and it's great. Whoever thought a 59-year-old man be doing the things I'm doing, right? Right? Grandfather, right? Lifting 250 for 20 reps for sets, right? 250 for reps for 15 for sets, right? Benching over 300 pounds. Doing 300 for reps, right? Why? Putting the work in. Putting the work in and believing what I'm doing is right. Everything starts with our mental, right? Shout out to my peoples. My son Zach, my wife Kim, Sister Major, Sister Shirley, Jimmy Dark, what's up Jimmy? Love you, brother. Brother Garrett, what's up, Brother Garrett? Kenny Brunson, what's up, Kenny? Brett Spalletti, how you doing, my brother? All the ones that are supporting me and always thinking about me. I truly appreciate that. I truly appreciate that. For the ones that are constantly on the channel, watching and learning. That's what it's all about. Mike Mills, thank you for being on the channel, my brother. Thank you. For all the ones. What's up, Marky Mark? My brother Junior. What's up, brother Junior? My brother Rennie. Thank you guys for your support. Nephew Lorenzo, Patricia, Renee, nephew Sean, Marcy, my sister Marcy. Thank you guys. Kai, E, Shay, thank you. I truly appreciate everyone who's been watching the channel. For those who have been supporting me in the channel, thank you. Scott Greininger, thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you. I truly appreciate you, man. I truly appreciate you for being that good dude. For no matter what people think, whatever, you still watch the channel. We can learn. We can learn from this channel. My job is to teach. My job is to help everyone live. That's what it's all about. Teaching. We want to teach. We want to teach, and maybe somebody will learn something about some nitric oxide that wasn't taught to us in health class, right? So we gotta make sure that we keep on our nitrates in our smoothie, right? We gotta keep on being positive with our mental. We have to keep on doing this, guys. If we keep doing it, and we'll be successful. But we start slacking, start getting lazy to where you don't want to get off the couch, you're gonna start right back where you started at. We don't want to be going to the doctors, feeling sick and telling me this and that, whatever. I ain't been exercised in 3 years, or I haven't had a physical in 3 years. What are we doing? And you got insurance. Wow, that's really not acceptable, right? So we gotta make sure that we take care of our business. Go get your physical. Right now, this is the 25th. You should have made an appointment already to have a physical sometime this year. You should have made an appointment to have a physical for sometime this year to get your blood work, so we can find out, so you can tell the story. That blood work's gonna tell the story, and you should want it to tell the story, so we can do what we gotta do to fix these underlying conditions that we might have, right? I wonder why I need this medication, why I need that medication, why this. They'll tell you, then you go handle your business, right? Get in the gym. Get in that gym. Do your cardio. Hit these weights. The weights are important. These weights are important. Don't let a celebrity have to tell you this. We right here, right? We got more in common than we do with celebrity. For that celebrity, most times you'll never meet that celebrity, right? Number two, you can probably meet me at the local supermarket, right? You can get your hand on me and say, hey, what about this? Whatever, blah. Like I said, I'm not a celebrity, but I know what I'm talking about. So we gotta do what? Get off the couch. Right? We gotta get off the couch. Get on our grind. Get on your horse and get off the couch. So important, guys. But we gotta be better, right? We gotta be better. We're doing this nitric oxide is going through our body. So we can get that blood flow, get that pump, like the pump we had when we were 25, 30 years old with the gym, that same pump, that tightness. Like, man, I'm feeling full. They tell you I'm tight, man, I'm tight. That's the type of pump I'm getting now. Yes. And I'm like, man, guys, just try it. The way the blood feels when it's going through our body, and getting that pump, right? It feels so good. It's a natural high, right? It's a natural, aphrodisiac. That's what it is. Because the endorphins are just going all over our body, they're just out there, right? See, we want to be able to feel good about ourselves. We want our brain to feel good. We want that dopamine in our brain to feel good. We want that all to feel good. And the only way it's going to happen, guys, is by us being in the gym. By us being in the gym, us putting the right foods in our body, we're going to be successful. We're going to be successful. But we don't take care of our business. We stay on the couch and be lazy, make all kinds of excuses why we're not in the gym. It won't be good. One thing I'm not going to do here is sugarcoat nothing to you guys. So we're going to keep it real. My job is to get the word to you. My job is to let you know that, hey, if you don't get off that couch, you're going to fall by the wayside. You know, 30 minutes, guys. You owe it to yourself to give yourself 30 minutes. Don't you think you owe yourself 30 minutes? Don't you think you deserve to be healthy? Right? Don't you think you deserve to be healthy? Get off that couch, start laying in that bed all day, and get up and do something. Remember, guys, our job is to make sure that we are healthy, we can take care of ourselves. So by us going to the gym, by us putting the right foods in our body, we are helping ourselves. We are not going to be a burden to anyone. When you sit there, decide to be lazy, and complain and have all kinds of excuses why you can't go to the gym or can't get in the gym, why you can't walk, why you can't do push-ups, why you can't do anything, that's the problem. That's on you. I ain't nothing but laziness. That's all it is. But we got to get better. We have to get better in how we take care of ourselves. Again, remember, it starts with our mental, right? Everything starts with our mental. How mentally strong are you? We can't worry about what people think about us. We can't worry about what people say, do, what no. We can't. Because they're winning. Don't let someone take up space in your brain. Don't let them have a space in you every day. Did you think about that person every day? Because somebody did you wrong 15 years ago, right? So we gotta be smart. And just give it up, right? Give that up. It ain't worth the aggravation. Because that's all come with is aggravation, stress, drama. I know a lot of people like drama and stress, but we're working on them. Again, somebody negative come around me, I dip off. They keep following me, want to be negative, I tell them, then I'm going to tell them about themselves, right? So I try to be nice about it first. Dip off and go about your business. But them negative people always got something to say about something, whatever. It could be wrong. But still, like if you keep harping on it, what good is that going to do, especially if it ain't getting done? So if you got something to do, go take care of it. But don't sit there and because you're miserable, you want to make everybody else miserable because you're miserable. That's like a personal me problem, right? So that's when we got to go ahead and check ourselves and say, hey, what can I do better to get my attitude together? That's what it's all about. Having a positive attitude. Look out on life, regardless of what's going on, being positive. Just because Joe Blow don't like that person, I mean, you don't have to like that person, right? So regardless of he or she, your friend might feel about that person, hey, they need to work it out. I'm going to treat you both the same. That's a sign of a grown man or a grown woman. That's a sign of it. And that's what we're talking about. Sitting here doing the right thing for ourselves, number one, and the rest for our family, right? That's about doing the right thing. I want to thank you guys, man, for loving me. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate you guys. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Zach. Thank you guys for my support. Sister Major, Brother Gammo. How you doing, Brother Gammo? Right? Guys, we got to get better. Craig Warren, what's up, my brother? Tammy Warren, how you guys doing, guys? We got to get better. We got to stop making excuses why we don't get in the gym. D-Jack, what's up, D-Jack? D-Jack, try some powder beats. That'll help too, man. What's up, Brother Spalletti? How you doing, my brother? Sister Hall, how you doing? Hope you're feeling better. But we got to get better, guys, in how we take care of ourselves. And what we put into our body, right? What we put into our body. That's the whole thing. That's why most times why all these diseases come, right? From what we put into our body. And us not taking the next step by us working out, right? And moving around. Most times it comes up these diabetes and everything else comes up because we didn't move around. Like I said before, we got all that stuff going on, working the jobs and working overtime, stuff like that. We forget to take care of us. Right now we have to take care of us. So we can be here for a while. Right? So I love you guys. Let's get another set in. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. I appreciate you guys, man. Shout out to the Angels. Thank you guys again for the love and support. What's up, Brother Garrett? How you doing, Brother Garrett? Truly appreciate you, man, for always when the bell rings, you're watching it. You probably might be the first one watching it. Thank you. I hope everything's here on this channel that everyone is learning something positive. That's my job. Make sure we spread positive messages, positive news. Everything's got to be positive. Everything has to be positive. It starts with what? Our mental, right? Everything starts with our mental. You have to believe that when you walk into the room, that you that dude or you that girl, have a little swag about yourself. Our self-esteem has to be through the roof. Our self-esteem has to be through the roof no matter who you're around, no matter who amongst people you're around. Because I just treat it as you're just a title. Right? We're all the same. Difference is I got off the couch. We are all the same. The difference is I got off the couch. Yes? That's the difference. I got more drive. We're all the same. The difference is I got off the couch. And you can do the same thing, guys. Get off the couch. Stop making excuses, man. Roll call. Shout out to the Angels. Marky Mark. Brother Timmy. Brother Noah. Sister V. Sister Alexandria. Brother Diney. Brother Jazier. Brother Cairo. Brother Ethan. Nephew Sean. Brother Elijah. Brother Quadri. Brother Corey. Again, another happy birthday to Marky Mark. It was his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Marky Mark. I know you had a great birthday. God bless you, man. And for all the ones who shouted out to Marky yesterday, called him, and wished him a happy birthday, we truly thank you and truly appreciate you guys for doing that. That meant so much to him. We truly appreciate you guys. For those are the ones that reached out to Marky Mark for his birthday. You know, you don't know how much that meant to him. The people were actually thinking about him and thought about him. That's big. Like I always say, it's not the big stuff, right? It's the small things that matters. Right? So I love you guys, man. I thank you guys for everything you guys do for me and subscribing to the channel. Please tell your friends, tell your loved ones, tell your sisters, your aunts, your uncles, whoever. But by us saving that one person, that other person's going to tell someone too, right? So we're winning. No matter who they are. Put it out there. Everyone can get into the gym. Everyone, male, female, we can get into the gym. But you have to want to get in the gym. Like I said, the only difference between me and you, I got off the couch. That's why I got these super muscles. I got off the couch, right? That's the difference. And I'm not afraid to go ahead and work hard, right? Because I want to live. Again, if you're having trouble struggling with beets, right? Like I said before, beets going to be in that blender. You ain't going to taste the beets. But if you still have a mental thing with it, beet powder. Remember, you got beet powder, right? They got beet juice you can drink, right? Whatever, whatever it's for you. They got different, I guess, flavors with it, whatever. But I believe you take the can, pour it right in the thing, boom, you blend it, you don't even taste it, right? Because you're adding what? You're adding berries to it, you're adding bananas to it, you're adding a little honey to it, right? You're adding some cinnamon to it. So if that don't change the taste, I don't know what's going to change the taste. So, man, you know, yeah. But we need it, guys. We need the beets. We need the nitrates. So we can open up our blood vessels so we can be strong. So we get that blood flowing. So we can get them pumps, right? That's the key with them pumps. We want to party upstairs, we want to party downstairs, right? And the more and more we put these nitrates in our body, in our body, the more and more the downstairs is going to open, right? It's 6, right? So we know the club open at 12 o'clock at night, right? So it's 6 in the morning. We know the more and more we put nitrates in the body, the club going to be open at 12 at night. So we're going to be ready. So we're going to make sure we keep on putting these nitrates in our body. By us doing that, by us being consistently putting nitrate, eating good, right, and training, those blood vessels are going to expand. The blood going to go to where it needs to go to, and to where it make things happen, right? We're going to start with our brain. We're going to go to our heart. And our heart going to disperse the blood to where it needs to go to, right? Whether it's our liver, whether it's our kidney, whether it's our lower region, right? That's where we want to go to. Get this blood into our fingertips, blood into our toes, so we're then cutting things off, right? So we gotta make sure we just do what we're supposed to do, guys. We have to make sure we do what we're supposed to do. Again, the only difference between me and you, I got off the couch. Yeah. Gotta have that drive. Gotta have it. It's all mental, guys. It's all mental. Stop making excuses why you can't get out, go to the gym. Stop making excuses why you can't eat right. That means that you have a low expectation of yourself. And we know it should be higher. Right? Again, difference between me and you, I got off the couch. I love you guys, and I thank you guys for tuning into the channel. Appreciate you guys, right? Thank you. It's all big, man. It all helps. And share with your friends, right? Family members. Again, we'll be back here tomorrow. Thank you for the love, man. You got any questions? Holler at me on the comment section. And then, as you know, my email address is glowpowercmd72@gmail.com. That's glowpowercmd72@gmail.com. I truly appreciate you guys. Man, just thank you. Share with your friends. Let's get these subscribers up. John Morales, what's up, my brother? Let's get them up. So by subscribing, we're doing what we're doing. We're reaching people. We're reaching people to where that they getting into. So no, hey, he's talking positive. Plus, he's training. That's different. Like I said, everybody can work out. Everybody can. If I wanted to go heavy all the time, easy. But that's not. It's not about an ego thing here. My job is to save lives. Meaning, my job is to spread the word about this blood flow, right? The blood, we know the blood has to flow. And how are we gonna do that? Nitric oxide, we're gonna get them blood vessels open. We're gonna let this blood flow, and by this training, we know the blood gonna rush to those areas where they need to rush to. So we can feel better about ourselves, right? So we can have a peace of mind. Boy, I'm feeling good today. Boy, I got off that couch, man. I'm feeling good. The blood is flowing. I got up and ate a good breakfast. I stayed away from the sugar, right? That's the key, guys. Men, remember, sugar kills testosterone. Like I said, you want to treat yourself every once in a while? Treat yourself. Go ahead and treat yourself. But again, we want our T to be high. Again, don't let no doctor tell you that it's okay for your testosterone level to be 200, 100, whatever. No, that's bad. And your A1C, as we know, should be low, not high. 6 and above, 6 and below. I see how people don't view it because A1C, guys, it's needed. I'm talking about blood flow. It's needed. We all need this. If we keep our A1C low, keep our T high. Ladies, go to the doctors. Get to the doctors. Remember, we talk about our mammograms. Make sure you go to your gynecologist. Handle your business, ladies. Guys, go to the doctors. Stop being afraid. Go to the doctors, guys. Can't reiterate that enough. But the importance of us getting our physicals, so we know what's going on. The importance of us getting our blood work, right? By us getting our blood work, we can then, like I said, it tells the story. The blood work is going to tell the story. So then we can say, you know what? Okay, and now I got the book. I'm reading it. Now I'm going to go react to it, right? We're going to get this fixed so we can be healthy, so we can be around for our loved ones, and so you can have a good quality of life, right? So I love you guys. Be safe. God bless you. One love. Peace.